Welcome to the Sacred Knock Podcast, where the divine speaks and the heart listens. There's a knock, a sacred one. You may not hear it with your ears, but your soul knows it well. I'm your host, Coach Michael Taylor, and I'm inviting you into a sacred space of spiritual awakening, divine insight, and conversations that remind you of who you really are. So, open the door and let your soul receive the wisdom it's been waiting for. Welcome to the Sacred Knock Podcast. Welcome to the Sacred Knock Podcast, where divine intelligence speaks and the heart listens. I'm your host, Coach Michael Taylor, and today we're building on the energetic foundation we laid in our last episode because we're about to take it a step deeper. Today, we're talking about a universal principle that quietly governs every area of your life, and it's called the law of resonance. You may have heard of the law of attraction, which is like attracts like. But underneath that law is something even more foundational, and that's resonance. As spiritual teacher Michael Bernard Beckwith says, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So let that land. You don't attract things into your life because you want them. You attract them because you're in resonance with them. So what exactly is the law of resonance? At its core, it's the idea that everything in the universe is vibrating, including you. And whatever frequency you're vibrating at, that's what you draw into your experience. It's not about wishing. It's not about vision boards or affirmations alone. It's about alignment. This is why emotional and psychological healing is so critical to your spiritual growth, because you can't fake your frequency. You can say all the right words, you can meditate and light candles. You can write out a list of what you want in your life. But if deep down you're still carrying wounds of unworthiness, shame, resentment, or fear, then that's the energy you're vibrating. That's the frequency you're resonating at. And that's what the universe responds to. The universe isn't listening to your words. It's feeling your energy. And if you want to shift what you're attracting, you have to shift who you are being. That's the heart of the law of resonance. This is why healing matters. This is why doing the inner work is non-negotiable. Because when you heal, when you release the past, when you forgive yourself and others, when you reconnect to your wholeness, your frequency rises. Your vibration expands, and suddenly you start to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that match your true healed self. Not your trauma, not your fear, not your conditioning, but your essence, your soul, your divine identity. This to me is the deeper truth behind manifestation. It's not about manipulating the universe to get what you want. It's about becoming the version of yourself that naturally draws in what's already yours. Because when you embody love, you resonate with love. When you live from gratitude, you attract more to be grateful for. When you cultivate peace within, you start to experience peace without. So here's the question. What are you resonating with right now? And is it aligned with the life you say you want to create? Because the Sacred Knock isn't just about inspiration, it's about transformation. And transformation begins when you stop chasing outcomes and start embodying alignment. So, take a few minutes after this episode to reflect on this question. If the universe gave me more of who I am right now, would I be ready to receive it? Then ask yourself, what emotional blocks am I holding that may be distorting my frequency? What beliefs about myself no longer serve who I'm becoming? What version of me do I need to step into to resonate with the life I know I'm here to live? So remember, your vibration is your prayer. Your energy is your message, and the universe is always listening. So, thank you for joining me on this episode of the Sacred Knock Podcast. And if this message resonated with you, literally and spiritually, subscribe, share it, and leave a comment. So, let's raise the resonance together. And until next time, I invite you to release what no longer serves you. Align with your soul. Know what's true. And most of all, stay grounded, stay aligned, and stay sacred. I'll see you next episode. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Sacred Knock Podcast. We hope this episode has inspired you to listen more closely to the whispers of your soul. If this message moved you, why not share it with someone you love? Because you never know who's waiting to hear their own sacred knock. And if you'd like to dive deeper and download the free ebook, When God Knocks, 5 Divine Reminders to Reignite Your Soul, simply log on to www.knockknockbook.net to download your free gift today. Until next time, stay open, stay tuned in, and always remember, the divine is already within you.